Okay. Alright, I'm back from my hiatus of one weekend. I did not get my devlog done, though, sadly. I did get the music done, though, which is typically the big time sink. I've mentioned before, but I make original music for all my devlogs, which is a big portion of why I only make, like, one every, like, 2 or 3 months. So, but actually, as I've been getting a bigger library of music, I can just use things that I've already made before. But okay, I need to actually, like, get back in the context of making a video game. So we need to go, like, because I've decided maybe maybe two, well, what's the actual timeline look like? Yeah, I think that'd be reasonable. I want to get the side quest that I've been working on done by April 30th. But I want to get the specific area that I've been working on done by April 1st. Because I'm tired of working on it. So that is this area. Or I at least want it laid out. Because all we need to do now is make a little thing that goes, so, let's see, where's my controller? Because I had to do a whole movement code rewrite for this. Let's see, I'm going to move some stuff around on this monitor. But yeah, I had to do the whole big movement rework because all of these drills move and the ledge jump was janky on moving platforms. And I just realized I tweaked some numbers and I haven't tested it yet. So I should probably eventually do what I was saying I would do, where I make a an alternate path that doesn't use the moving platforms. It's much easier but longer. So that way the player can just ignore it if they want to, or can't, like, do it. But that is sort of like a half measure of, like, you know, making the game... if I can't make the game good, I can at least make it easy, you know? So hopefully I can just make it good. Because that's been a thing that I've thought about for a while, of, like... especially with the resurgence of difficult, like, mid-budget games, copying Dark Souls specifically, of just, like, a lot of Dark Souls type games do not realize that they should probably make the game good before they make it really hard. Well, I failed the timing completely. Let's see. Will players actually be able to determine that this is timed correctly? Because, yeah, now I can't actually get this timing. It's been so long. Okay, I could get it after a few attempts, so I'll say... Should I say good enough? I will. Okay, so the next step... So we go up, we go through the Hall of Holes, then we go up the funny moving platforms, and then we're gonna do some more funny moving platforms, probably. But I think specifically what I'm gonna try to do is leverage jumping off of the moving platforms and using the momentum to get super far distances. Yeah, let's do that. That'd be fun. But actually, first off, I'm going to open the window because it's a bit warm in here. Hang on. My perception of temperature is like bonkers. Sometimes I need a sweatshirt when it's like 75 degrees in here, and currently it's 72, and I needed to open the window. Okay. But we have interior, so we don't need the... I think we go... Is this the right thing? No. Where are these at? Okay, room 2 drills. Is it the child of this thing? What the heck? Where is this? Okay, I see. It's a child of the Clockwork City. Okay, so room 2. We're gonna add some more drills. Jumping drills. And I should have done something with the clock that I did in the last room. Like, because in here, there's a little clock face to synchronize the action. If I can actually figure out where it is. So basically, like, things are actually synchronized according to that little clock. Well, now that I look at it, not really. You know, I think if I do the clock, I'll do it in a different area. So let's get that thing. It will experience oblivion. Okay, let's go, let's put this up here. So I want a drill, and then drill holder. Is this? Oh. Perfect. Okay. So I'm thinking what you need to do. Is this just going to be real simple? You're going to jump onto this, and then it's going to fling you this way, and then it's going to slowly come back and it's going to spew steam. And then it'll just do that over and over again. Alright, let's make it. So I think it'll be like 5 seconds. Let's just do the whole matrix, because I might need to rotate it. And also I might need to sync it to physics, but then it goes... And then it'll stay at this. And it'll stay at this. Boom. So now it goes boom. And it comes back. And then we'll get beautiful quadratic easing. Okay, let's see how this looks. So it should go boom. Throwing it like that. I think I want it to actually go faster here, so it starts slower. Maybe a little too fast. We'll do just cubic easing. Now we need the, let's see, not active here, and then right about here, I'll say, it becomes active. And then it stops being active right about here. And let's also do the temperature, so it'd be like, let's see, right about here, 0. Then 1. I think, what do I want here? Maybe this should actually be a little bit earlier. Yeah, I think this should be like this. No, that's not quite right. And let's also make this end earlier, so that way there's some time for the player to like jump, blast, stand on it, jump off, do their cool gamer stuff to get right up to here. I mean, they could just use a bunch of stamina and get up here anyway, but we'll ignore that because it's inconvenient. All right. Well, I don't know if they're an explorer. I'm still divided on the fact that exploration means that it makes the game easier. I don't think it'll be in this game, but I still think there is a way to make a game that's like an exploration game that's compelling, where you get downgrades as you explore. Like, you would tie it to some sort of story thing. Of like, you know, you have to absorb some sort of evil curse from the world or something. And then as you do that, you get like weaker. And so every, you know, progressive platforming challenge gets harder. Let's see, so is this, what is this? Should this like subtract? Okay. There we go. So let's say the player has to get up to like here. And I'll just make it easy on myself, because basically, let's go back to ye olde concept art. Let's see. Concept art, environment, gulch. Is this the right thing? Yeah. The final clockwork block. Okay. Yeah. So there's the above tunnel with the more clockwork challenges. So yeah. You have all our cool things. I think actually I need to preview the neighbors for this chunk. So let's go to the world. And let's see what chunks neighbor this one. Okay. So we're chunk 97. So we have chunk terrain outskirts. And we'll preview them, and then what else do we have? I think that's the only custom chunk we need. I guess we technically need chunk terrain charade. I'll ignore it for now. Well, no, I won't. Okay. Oh yeah, also, let's see, I'm gonna adjust the volume of the microphone. Yeah, I still don't know why at one point the gain was like 10 times higher than normal, and I was just like peaking the hell out of the audio, even though I was just like, because usually I just have the gain at max, which maybe not the best, but it is what it is. Oh, I did not realize this light gonna affect some stuff. So eventually I need to move that to its own environment, but I need to move basically all of this stuff to its own environment anyway. But at least we now know it definitely doesn't intersect the terrain here, though it is, like, big enough that it should probably just be its own chunk. Well, I mean, there's not much else going on in here. But yeah, it should probably be its own chunk. I'll eventually do that if I deem it so. But okay, let's get our little garbage thing. So this little bit, we'll just have it, not this way. Where do we wind up? I guess we should wind up on top of the tunnel. This is gonna be a disaster. Oh well. Okay, let's add a reflection, or a box that adds to this. Oh wait, I have to put this, like, at the very top. There we go. Should copy that, and then, there we go. Because I've laid this out in a really weird way due to the CSGs. Where I have to, like, add the outer bounds of the area, and then I can subtract the, actual interior level that we're running around on, which is not quite accurate. Actually, let's just get this, because like this thing clearly is not correct anyway, because it intersects with the whole world out here. Because like I've mentioned before, this geometry is all garbage, and it's going to all be imported to Blender and then just used as a reference. Like, I'm not even gonna, because I made the mistake of, there's a city that I made in CSGs that I imported to Blender and then tried cleaning up the mesh. I should have just used it as reference, not even like tried to use it as like the actual like geometry, because it's like, these are garbage. They're all terrible. They're trash, so to speak. But that's fine. But okay, what exactly do I need here that I'm not... oh no, I guess this is fine. Because yeah, even this stuff is technically not actually... The level is not actually technically playable anymore. So I should probably bring this into Blender pretty soon. But okay, whatever. Let's see at least... So this part could theoretically work just as it is. So let's just start the game. Let's just see if I can actually get onto this thing. Oh wait, it should also have the player, like, synchronizing thing. Let's do, yeah, I should have this little choreographer. I'm noticing a few issues with the new movement code still. One is the ledge grab on like the really high ceiling, so let's just put that in bugs. Movement rework, jank when wall clinging on a or on a overhang. Because it seemed like I shouldn't have been able to touch that wall at all. It should have just done nothing. So I think that I just haven't set a state properly in Also, it feels like floatier than before. Okay, so let's make it so that this thing automatically... No, not that. There. So does it, like, Okay, so it has this. Oh, right, it's not synced to physics. Or not even set to the, right playback. My tea getting warm. Yeah, I timed my tea very poorly. Because I brewed a new cup. One, I should not be brewing tea at like 6:30 p.m. Because I'm going to drink, you know, a quart of black tea. And then I'm going to be up until like 4 in the morning. And then I'm going to be like, wow, why am I so tired tomorrow? Well, if it didn't, like, eat all of my frames, that might have been, like, possible. It just stops a little bit sooner than I'm timing for. Wow, what the fuck is up with the frame rate here? I would love if the frame rate didn't just, like, die every single time that I'm doing something like platforming intensive. So maybe I should figure that out. But anyway, let's put a little bit of garbage out here so that way the player can actually, like, platform to this thing. Let's do, like, a little, like, scrap. Beautiful. It's like a thing that is now in the video game. Wow, the ledge hang, or the wall cling is just fucked up. Like, I thought it'd be cute to have like the, you know, that new behavior where you kind of slide down the wall. But I think first off, way more, I know, we need way more friction on it, and then probably more stamina drain. So let's just go to the wave shot. No, not the wave shot, the state data. Wall cling. So we need, let's double the drain, double the, well, yeah, actually double the drain. And then we will double the acceleration. We don't even need... Do we need time min? Does this have that? No. The one we removed was time max. Okay, so that should be fine. Where'd my velocity go? Yeah, this thing just doesn't do what I want. Also, sometimes I can't spin jump. That's new. Oh, I know. Maybe it's the climb. Because now I only reset the spin jump when you actually touch the ground, which... Okay, that was cute. Didn't really work. Also, I, like, slid a million miles into the ground there. But okay. Where did I actually end up at? Because I think what I should do, or what I can do... So we can have this go back and forth. So it seemed like we wound up, like, right about here. So what I can do is just have the player flung this way, and then I'll have, like, the other drill. And this should not have this active for now. Because for now, it'll just be here. Because I think what I'm going to do is make it so it actually moves up and down as well, so that way you can time that. And actually, I think this will be much easier to tell visually if I add a track. So let's just do that now, even. So where's this little bit of garbage? Okay, so we are now in here. So basically what I mean is, oh, where the hell is... Okay, here. So we need the start of this thing and the end. And then we'll do subtraction. Oh wait, and this will need to be too narrow for the player to feasibly... Well, I guess the moving drill will make it hard enough, because this drill is always going to be spinning, and it's going to be moving too fast for the player to feasibly jump around it. But yeah, this way, the player can actually see where the drill ends, so they get visual feedback of like, okay, jump before we hit this point, because that's the end of it. Let's see, is this... Let's get it to where it's about even on both sides and then just extend it. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. And this also means if the player is gamer enough, well, they can't really do anything useful once they get into here. Like, they can go back and forth. Because I was thinking, like, maybe I could just replace, like, or, like, have the alternate route be... You can either jump off of this thing, or you can jump around it, and then do some other tricky platforming. Which I guess I could do. Like, you could have something after this that you jump on. And also, I'm pretty sure you can just, like, gamer your way up to here, especially from one of these. But okay, I actually need to get my tea back, so, you know, 10 minutes into the stream. I'll be back in a minute. But yeah, I'm still thinking about that devlog, because I think, because it's some of the best music I've made, which admittedly, I'm not that good of a musician, but it's actually like, well, it's done a lot for like helping me as a learn to be a composer, because it's actually like, okay, I need to make music at particular times that does, you know, doing particular things and specifically enhancing particular emotions. Ah, I see. I think I can't, hang on. When we wall cling, we need to be able to spin jump again. Eventually, I should put a lot of these behaviors into the state data itself, like, you know, like if reset spin data, do that. Oh wait, that's not quite right. Yeah, because we need that in, where do we need that? I guess here, like, can air spin equals true, can slide lunge equals true. No, I don't think you can't slide lunge after that. And then, yeah, this is good. And then I think this should actually have can air spin equals true. And maybe all of these, actually. Oh wait, why is the wall cling? Oh, okay, I see. I'm still following my rule of a continue needs to be immediately above the statement that it needs to be. That's just my stylistic choice, because I realized continues were way too hard to follow otherwise. And I'm still thinking... Well, I guess I should complete my point about the devlog, where, like... I feel like it's done a much better job of, like, creating a vibe than I typically can. Yeah, I don't like the new jumping controls either. Oh, we can, like, haul. We can, like, go with that. That's fun. Okay. Though that just slams us directly into a wall, but, let's see what we can do with this now. So, how do we time this such that, like, we get flung, and then this is here. So I think it'd be probably about here, and then this will go up, so we can jump to here and be all gamer. So let's have this right there. So yeah, I think my next steps are going to be really to focus on, like, making the game have, like, emotions and humor and things like that, because I think I've been kind of failing on that front. Because, you know, the game is... Like, the game has the writing, but it doesn't have any sort of, like, presentation, like, sensibilities. Like, because Jackie doesn't have any animations at all for, like, in dialogue, and there's no music for dialogue, and that's, like, half the game, so I better do something with it. Excuse me. But okay, let's see. So if I insert a key here, and then we do my same thing as last time. But that's, admittedly, I've known that from, like, early on. Like, I've been talking about for a while, like, I want to do an animation rework, but I'm only going to do that after doing animations for dialogue, because the dialogue needs more love right now than the actual gameplay. Or, like, the, platforming, I should say. Okay, that's pretty fun. Hopefully the player will understand what to do with that, because they do have to do that here, but I think maybe I should add another, like, little place where they can do this more easily. Yeah, I should probably add a platform, like a sequence before this. So let's just put a note on that of like old feeling, the gulch. Where's the mines? Before work, city, show from moving platforms. So yeah, we need some simpler tutorialization area where like there's not so many literal moving parts. It's just like one thing going up and down, and the player can jump on it. But okay, that puts us in the running for an actual level, or for the actual, like, finale, which I'm going to say I will kind of just half-ass. Because I've been talking so much about how the fact that the platforming is getting more and more vestigial, so I shouldn't like drive myself crazy over the final bit. Even though, you know, I had that idea of like it's so complicated you have to have a clock to synchronize everything, which I mean it could be complicated. Maybe I think I might just make it more dense. Well, no, the hard part of this was just making the movement physics work. Like, it wasn't that bad. It took a couple hours, so... Well, no, it only took like 20 minutes to actually get these all synced up nicely. And like, this was pretty easy. So yeah, I'll say... Maybe we'll do some fun stuff. Alright, but let's start on like a actual, like, little thing. Because yeah, this upcoming devlog, I don't want to spoil it too much, but it is about the game's numerous contradictions. Like, I'm sort of just... The devlogs are honestly just kind of taking all the interesting bits that I remember saying from the streams. Because I say so much stuff on stream that I don't recall at all until later. Which is part of the fun of, like, going back, because I've been adding the chapters to the older streams, and it's like, oh... I've been saying, like, this exact same observation over and over and over again since, like, the first week of development. And I just don't remember it. But, yeah, if I do remember it, it winds up in a devlog. And also, if the footage is any good, it also winds up in the devlog. And speaking of good footage, I didn't realize at some point, OBS, the cheeky bastard, switched to 30 FPS for the streams, and presumably the recordings as well. In fact, let's see the settings on that, because that's annoying. Yeah, okay. So the video is now being output. So is that also the stream? Yeah, goddamn cheeky bastard, it switched itself. Presumably during one of the, like, hardcore Omega crashes. I just realized there's no way to actually, like, make the player not just platform across this thing. Well, maybe there is. I could just have, like, I could just force you to drop down. I guess I can just go to one of these. Yeah, this one. Instead of going this way... I'm going to drop you all the way back to the bottom. And then you're going to have to platform all the way up this thing. And then you're going to drop all the way back down to the bottom again. To do whatever it is you have to do to open the door. Oh, I guess that'd be funny. Like, there's just like a switch on the other side of a gate. and you have to flip this, you have to hit that switch to open the final door. I still don't know what's actually going to be at the end of this, because I talked about before, I thought at first of making it so that there's a minecart, and then the whole place explodes, and it pushes the minecart out. What happened? The music died. But I've been going back and forth on that, because it is stupid, and, like, not very good, but why not? You know? Like, when has an idea being stupid stopped me? But okay, let's add some, oh, wait, okay. So we need, I guess, these chambers? Yeah, let's get a rock material for these. Oh, we do have a little bit of this corner peeking out. Ah, well. The nice part about things being temp is that I can just say that I'll fix it later, even if I don't. But okay, so the poor player, they got all the way up here just to drop down. And then once they're in here, what is our challenge? I think we need more variety than just the drills. Actually, I have a funny idea. A drill is standing upward, and it's just like drilling into the air. Okay, so now we need spatial, room 3. Because the player is asked at various points to crawl on a drill, but this is going to be the room that takes it to, like, the limit. Well, maybe. Let's just get a drill in here, though. Or, like, a, one of these. So it's just going to be spinning till it dies. So let's do, I guess, first off, like 5 seconds, because I think it's going to be like active for 2 seconds, and then it spins, or then it doesn't spin for like 3. Let's do, so like, maybe even just like as little as 1.5 seconds. And then it'll be the drill holder will, I guess, just go like hotter to lower, so it'll be like, and then it has to loop down like this. So, and let's make it a little bit hot. So there's always a little bit of temperature to it. I think I could do a little bit better than that. Let's do maybe like this. Okay, so our first challenge in this beautiful new world. Can we climb up this drill to, oh wait. I'm not in anything. Okay. Can we climb up this beautiful world And also, will the player remember to bring flags? That's still a mechanic that I think I need to do more work with. Probably just add flags that can be collected, even. And just, like, say, like, ah, yeah, you can put checkpoints wherever you want, buddy. Why can't I... Hang on. I can't spin jump after a wall jump. Why is that? Sometimes I can't. Why is that the case? Hang on. I have a good idea. I just remembered I have an entire debug system that allows me to inspect arbitrary properties, such as the fact that I can't jump. So if we go to this, can wall, or no, can air spin. Okay, so can air spin is true. Maybe it's because I air spin and then cling, and then... I don't understand the relationship here. Oh wait, I couldn't air spin there. What state was I in? We need to inspect the footage. Hang on, I'm gonna do item, stamina up, 6, item, stamina booster, 100, effectively infinite stamina. Oh wait, I just realized I don't have the state. I need the state as well. I should have thought of that before making that. Because I'm thinking, no, I can do it after a wall jump. But sometimes I can't. Or there's like a delay afterward. I couldn't do it there. I couldn't do it there either. I didn't see what I actually did, though. Look at that beautiful frame time. It's like, it's degrading so much quicker. It must be the... I mean, I'm sure the UI doesn't help either. I've seen that it takes sometimes up to 40 milliseconds in the frame time just with the normal UI, so like, all of these extra stamina boosters are probably not helping, since they use us... I don't know why it's so much more intensive. But it is. Couldn't jump there. Ah. Huh. So there's something about jumping out of a wall cling with velocity, I think. Yeah, I couldn't jump there. But why couldn't I? So it's specifically the wall jump state. What is flying overhead? There's like a World War II biplane flying overhead, from the sounds of it. This place is so loud. I mean, admittedly, it's loud by my standards, which are any noise whatsoever. I've been thinking about my dad's old place in rural Nebraska. He doesn't have, well, he's off the grid, so he doesn't have electricity through, like, in the house, except for, like, specific outlets that lead directly to his wind generators and stuff. And the interesting thing is, because there's no, like, air ducts or, like, wiring that's active in the house, there's no noise at all in the house. Well, from, like, specifically from this microphone's perspective, because I used to record, like, audio Foley when I visited, because he has guns, so I could, like, play with the guns into the microphone, and there was literally zero noise floor whatsoever. Like, absolute dead silence from the microphone's perspective. And I kind of miss that. I also miss being able to see the Milky Way. But, you know, then I don't get anything except for, like, mobile data. Though, ironically, my cell phone reception was better out there than here. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I bought a Sony Xperia phone. And I haven't actually even checked what I was doing. But it sucks. Because it literally can't receive calls or texts in my home. The reception is so bad. Well, let's see. So I had to go back to my old Galaxy 10AE, which I was thinking of trading in. I'm lucky I didn't, though the reason I didn't trade it in was because it was estimated at $0 and 0 cents to trade it in, or $6. That was the other offer I got. So $6 for the phone. But okay. Okay, so I see what it is. It's because, honestly, we should have the, we still need the input here, so it's going to be like... What should we do? Should we have... I think I'm just going to have the air attack here, so it'll just be like state dot, dive windup, I think, and then state dot air spin kick, and then, I guess I'll do exactly the same thing here. So what is this? Check slide lunge, check air spin. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that also goes to illustrate that I can't talk and code at the same time. But yeah, basically, apartment noisy. I'm glad that I'm gonna be renting a house soon. Because my younger brother could be... It didn't work. I could feel it. I could feel it. Oh wait, hang on. I just realized why it could be. But yeah. I understand the problem now here. Where basically there's a min time for all the jumps. Or there's the max time. Yeah. I completely forgot to do if C, return C. Yeah, because basically the issue is you should still be able to spin kick after the jump, or during the... well... Oh, also, the air spin kick should not have nearly this much acceleration. Let's change that as well while we're here. I think it should inherit the falls acceleration. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think the crouch jump should not be interruptible until its min time is expired. Oh wait, that actually... I know exactly how to fix that then. Because I can just do... if after state data.time min. If after state. So we need to switch this to a time max. Okay. So how do we do that then? Because all of our jumps now need this. So burst time min. .6 or 7 or something. So let's do if C return C, else oh wait. So that means that we need to do it in this way. Because basically, this time is guaranteed to be longer. So that means that if we do this if statement first, it'll always be true. Or it'll always be true over this one. But okay. So if we have some combat state, otherwise we return base, ground, best floor, and then state current. So basically it'll do all this stuff, but it'll just return us into the jump state if we aren't on the ground. And that actually fixes the issues that I was having with the jump otherwise. Oh, wait, no. So the base jump actually still needs, so I think we need like 2.5 and then like 1. And then this should probably be less than that. Probably like 250. And maybe even... maybe something like this. Because basically I need a smidge of time, so that way the player doesn't get stuck to the ground. You know, because they might still be touching the ground like 1 frame later, or like close enough that they're considered touching it. So they need to get a little bit of velocity off the ground. But okay, that gives us that. And then... I think the rest of these... I think the crouch jump should actually... the high jump should inherit from the crouch jump. All the rest of these should inherit as they are. Roll jump should have time max. Let's do like 0.6 maybe? Good thing I put all the jumps together. I hope. I didn't quite. Yeah, let's move the jumps together. They have more in common with each other than with like the various other like sub-state things. And maybe they should even be alphabetized, but I'll leave that for the experts. But okay, now I think you're guaranteed to be able to jump, or spin jump out of a wall jump, but just a smidge after, which maybe it still won't feel right. Because it was basically, you can't spin jump too soon, so, or you couldn't before. So yeah, now you can spin jump. You can see that I'm in the wall jump state, and then I can instantly go to the air spin. Before, I had to wait the full time until I went back into the fall state, which, kind of what I want. Ooh. Also, I'm still uncertain what exactly Yeah, the game does not like the threshold here. There's something... Where's the chunk debug? Hang on, I want a debug console. I'm gonna help function. Return how do we get like the list of active methods on a thing? Because I think that'd be cool. Ah, okay. So let's do like for m in get method list pass. Let's get the methods. So returns the object's methods and their signatures as an array. Very helpful. Okay, let's just echo m. So this way I can actually have a help function. Not quite. Oh, wait. Easy. But alright, I'm still thinking of making my next game in Common Lisp. Though admittedly, I'm thinking a lot of things. Oh. Golly. I should probably not do it this way. So how do we get the methods, or maybe it's in property hints or method hints or something like that. Method flags. Okay. So let's do first virtual flag from script. I don't see any of that, but I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back now. Alright, and I just realized I should not do so much with this help script, since it's only for me and only to solve a very easy problem that I could solve otherwise. Because I was thinking, like, man, I haven't actually made much content currently. Like, because what was it, like 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago that I added the this one drill standing here, and I haven't actually tested it yet. So actually, you know what? There is no help. And then I'll add that as a very low priority thing. To the console. And this will be officially... Save it for the end. Because I made this whole to-do list thing to clearly prioritize and group things, and I don't use it nearly as much as I should now. Because I don't even remember what I was trying to solve by adding that. Oh, I know what it was. It was the chunk loading. Okay, so like debug. So like chunk. Not load chunk. Activate chunk. Chunk debug. Okay. I want to see where the chunks all go wrong. Also, it feels like there's something wrong with, Oh, I see. It's because the wall jump. But okay. Yeah, it's when we load a chunk. Let's see if I can actually, like, get on this stupid thing. Okay, but that answered my question, so let's get this awful thing off of here. There we go. And we can go back into this beautiful little area. Okay. So now we can actually start working on whatever is going to be in here. So it's just another little place. So let's go to, let's pause the game as well. Copper fountain. Because, yeah, I need to remember, if I set a deadline, I should probably work toward that deadline, rather than just do whatever. Let's add a light up here. And like the other ones, I won't put too much effort into making it work with the environment, or like the external environment right now. And this will, ironically, have exactly the same behavior. Well, actually, I might do, what should I do? Yeah, I'll just have a thing that goes up and down, all around. Okay, let's duplicate one of these. So it'll basically just be, you gotta get back up to here, gamer. Your journey's not done yet. Because once you're up here, you're gonna go back down. And then from there, at long last, you will find, you know, your escape. Which is this? There we go. So this needs to be down here. Because then gonna load our we're gonna escape into a beautiful little area. And it will be here. I don't even know how this like door. Oh, it doesn't open. It just doesn't function anymore. Right, okay. Well, no, I'm sure I can make this function. How would I do that? Let's figure it out. Chamber, like, entry? It's gotta be this. Okay, this is entry. Like, is there any hope for us to escape this prison? I guess it has to be that I have to subtract out the entire tunnel, which makes sense. But yeah, because currently it doesn't work so hot. Alright, let's also add this to here. Because we're going to need to solve this exact problem with this side. But okay, let's make let's solve the same problem here. So where is our little box that cuts through for here? Is it this one? Or this? Or let's just hide this crap. So, like, where is the cube that cuts the hole for us to do things? Okay, there it is. Final stop. And then we need the city back. Oh, I got it in one. Almost. And eventually, this will be downright a video game, as I've said. Okay, I'll just call that good enough, because I think right after I complete the geometry here, I'm just going to make all of this into... I think I'm just going to turn all of this into Blender stuff right away. In fact, I think I might do that... No, I need to design the level first before I commit to that. Wait, was that even the thing I was supposed to do? That wasn't even like my plan for here, but okay. I can't duplicate drills. Hang on. What if we set damage if is inside tree? Like, okay, that should work now. Okay, so I'm gonna say we have to go from one to the other. And then maybe, like, once you get up to this one, maybe it's, like, moving back and forth, and you have to jump to, like, a platform that'll be over here. Let's see where I can get. Excuse me. I also need to go running today. I've been getting lazy about it. I've only been running like a few times a week now. Okay, so we go this way. Yeah, that stutter is pissing me off. Okay, yeah, and I see why it is. Or what it's loading. It's loading all of this crap over here, I'm assuming. And nice frame rate as well. But okay. We get up to here. And it's like, ooh, interesting. I wonder, you know, what mysteries lie on this side? What mysteries lie down here, then? It needs to be, like... Okay, so this needs to be inactive for a lot longer, and also, I think I still need Steam. So what I'm going to do is this is going to be, like... 7 seconds. Gonna do that. And then maybe this thing is completely, like, hang on. Okay. So this is going to be up to here now. It's going to go down to 0. And it's going to go up to 1. Then we're going to stop this right about here. I guess, here. In fact, this should probably... Let's have this move, like, there. So that way it stops moving a little bit earlier. And we'll have the same thing here where it does this. So the steam will stop coming out a little bit before the drill starts up again. Okay. Oh. You know, and let's also put the this in a more convenient place. Let's pause the entire world because I know I know Godot loves crashing when I edit anything in the external scene. Okay, so I think this doesn't work very well with the base level of... Yuck. Okay. I also really need something with the, because there's... Hang on. Basically, the issue I was having was you can wall jump super rapidly to the point where I was accidentally wall clinging again. What do I want for that, though? Well, I think our first question, or I think my first goal should be to make it actually feasible to get up this thing, which is currently not. I think I'm going to do a similar thing with the slowly spinning one of these, so let's just do that. So we'll just have the rotation. And then it'll, so what is 360 degrees? I guess it'd be like 300... I know what to do. Let's do negative 73. And then we will do... duplicate this key. So 73 minus 360. Well, let's just plus 360. I shouldn't. I was trying to do it in my head, just because it'd be satisfying. 287, I think? No. Yeah. No, wait, not quite. Okay, yeah, I was right. Gamer. Yep, still have to make it actually, like, march to the beat of a rhythm, though. Alright, let's also make it so that this one, the drill holder, is always at 1. Because it's always going to be active as well. So it's going to be the same as that other one. So yeah, now, it's one of the funny drills. Wait, but it should probably... Well, I think it's fun like this. This is fine. But yeah, then once you're on this, you have to jump to something else. So for now, let's just put a little bit of garbage. There you go. There's your platform gamer. How do I don't think I can make this operate, because, like, the player just has so little stamina. I know. I have only a few of these, so I need to be careful, but I'm going to employ a permanent stamina up pickup. So this way I can guarantee the player has at least 2 stamina. And then they will use that newfound talent to do gamer things. So now the player must be a gamer. How the fuck do I do that? I think I might need to just put a little platform on the side of it. Yeah, I think I'll just put a little scoop. A little bit of garbage on it. Okay, so let's pause this. So right here, I think the player... So this is about at the tail end of this. So let's put a little bit right here. Platform. So it'll be a simple platform. And then once you have this, you have everything. And also, it's getting way too dark in here. I think I might need to finally start making the... You know what, I'll just make an environment, or a reflection probe. So where's room 3? Where are we? I wasn't putting these in the wrong room, was I? Okay, there we go. They're all correct. So let's do your reflection probe. Pause the game. And I might just give this the same treatment that I'm going to give everything, where it's just going to be like... This is eventually going to just encompass, like, everything in this area, maybe. If I feel like it. Huh. Kind of works just as it is, even. But okay, for now it's just going to encompass this specific room, so that way I can have lighter ambient colors and stuff. Let's do like a nice orange or purple. Ooh, a cool purple. And then our dark ambient color will be a dark and moody red. Let's see what the game looks like. There we go. Now there's actual, like, lighting in here. Ugh. Yeah, the wall cling is not functioning correctly. But okay, once we get up here, where do we go? So we need to embrace our newfound powers. So I'm thinking first off, simple things. We just climb up to different places that are higher than we were before. And also I should probably add checkpoints that are a bit more generous. Oh, these aren't synced to, okay, these aren't synced to the physics. I need to remember to do that. That's a little high for the player. Let's put it here. And also let's move these, like... Oh wait, actually. It's so nice to be... I'm using OpenShot, the video editor, for my devlog, and it has, like, only, like, half functioning undo, and it's so frustrating. So it's nice to be back in the software that, like, I can actually, like, do things and then undo them. Oh wait, I need... Oh yeah. I can see it pretty clearly. But yeah, eventually all of this needs to be, like... Yuck, models. That are, like, good looking. But okay, once we're up here... We need somewhere the player can, like, synchronize to. Or somewhere the player can get to. That, for starters, has, like, a checkpoint. So maybe I'll just put a little checkpoint here. So let's call this like a little, like, foxhole. So we'll just have copper. You know, eventually I might make the flags, like, single use. So, like, when you die, you use one up. Because otherwise, there has been already the problem of like flag pollution, where the entire game world is trying to think what exactly it is, or where currently all flags are persistent forever. So if you just put more and more flags, it you know, it's going to get really annoying to like go back to a place you've already explored and there's just a bunch of flags everywhere. Oh, Christ alive. You can roll jump straight down. That's a very interesting thing. Let's see how that looks in action. Alright, how do I want to fix that? Fascinating. I question the value of the rewrite, to be honest. Because there's now a bunch of other bugs. Because I could have just figured out how to make the velocity apply properly when you roll, or when you ledge grabbed. It was more like a stylistic thing that I wanted to change it, and now I regret that. And also I do see the bug with the stamina not resetting properly. So let's do that as well. Bugs. Stamina. Why doesn't quite work? Then the movement rework. And sometimes roll jump down when jumping points. And then also there's the animation bug. Alright, I'm tired of standing. Did I put... Oh yeah, I did put jank when... Yeah, I did put that. And this is now completed. So smoothly move standing collider, don't just enable disable. Oh yeah. And then should wall jump be because I might need to do something special with the wall cling. I've been trying to make all of the states inherit common behavior, but I think I've gone a little too far as like an overcorrection from where I was before, as is typical with these sorts of like rewrites. Where can we even go from here? What if the player has to get up like here? Yeah, there's something busted with the stamina UI. But okay. So if I want something else interesting that the player can jump off of, that takes advantage of all of their new movement stuff, where do we go? Because now they should have the knowledge of moving with the gun, timing things so that they don't get hit by steam, timing things so that they can use the momentum, Or I guess what I can do is I can just put things again to move up and down and then just figure out where the player is going to be at particular times. It's like maybe you can jump from here to like here pretty easily. And then these like, maybe this one goes down and this one goes up. So let's do like, so where would the player be realistically? So it's probably going to be like, you know, that rotates. So like, the player can climb here, and then they get onto this thing about here. So that means realistically they're probably about here when they get to here. That means they're probably back around here when they get up here. So I think I should do like about here. This is down like to maybe like, let's put this like over here. So they have to do a bit of climbing to get to here. Or maybe like here. That'll be there, and then maybe this will be even higher up. Because yeah, I think I'm gonna make this go up from here. So let's do like this, and then it goes up pretty fast. And then it just loops back down. Oh wait. There we go. So it goes down, swings back up. And the player can use this momentum. And then when they're flung with that, they jump to like... Where would they jump to? I think I want them to jump so it'd be like they're in the air. So this should probably be coming into here. So they should have to like predict where this is going to be. Like as it's moving. So maybe it'd be like yeah, let's just have this move like... Let's have it start moving like here. So this is where it'll start. Then it'll just move like this way. Oh wait, okay, key. Okay, key. And maybe just to be nice to the player, this one will be facing this way. So that way the player can just stand on it. Oh wait. Right, I need to now rotate all of it 90 degrees. Because I made the intelligent decision, even though I typically only translate these, of rotating. Or of having the entire matrix here. Well, actually, now that I'm looking at this, that could be an option. Where, like, the steam is coming, so then it's like you have to get off of it real fast. Or you have to anticipate where it's going to be. And actually, I just realized that this is probably incorrect then. I'd probably need it to, because the player's going to be, like, jumping here, and then they're going to land, like, try to land on it. So I should probably do the exact opposite of what I just did. Or, now that I'm looking at this, oh, It does the exact opposite of what I wanted. Well, it made a best effort. But what if we had it keep rotating this way? What happens now? So let's see what this looks like. Alright, let's see if this even does, like, anything. So I need to get up to this thing. Yuck. Okay, how the hell do we... Oh, wait, right, we have to jump on top of it. Oh, there's no way that we're making it to that thing. I'm, like, completely I'm, like, completely forgetting the actual, like, space that we have here. Yeah, I've, like, forgotten how video games work, I think. Okay, what can I do as, like, a stopgap? Where did we actually wind up? Because, one, this whole section is really illustrating that the wall cling is not very good right now. Actually, I just had a great idea. What if I just make it have more acceleration? It's like, let's go to the state data. The acceleration of this, I think, should be... Let's try, like, 40. And I should probably increase the drain even faster then, but... Because I've basically taken a very highly structured thing, which was the wall cling before, and I've made it like a very, like, chaotic, like, uncertain thing that can have a lot of stamina drain. Also, how well does the ledge grab work up a moving surface like this thing? It just doesn't function. Yeah, it just doesn't work right. That sucks. Because also, you, like, gradually fall behind. Oh. And also the way that this resets, it resets at, like, the worst possible time for, like, this. Then it's like a... Oh, and you shoot straight down sometimes, yeah. There's... I wonder if it would be more work at this point to simply completely undo my movement code rewrite and just go back to the original movement and try to fix the ledge jump there instead of trying all this crap. Because it seems like, because before I had something called an applied ground velocity where basically it would gradually fade out the velocity that was like from the ground when you jumped off of it. And I think I need that back, because basically, like, we add the instantaneous velocity correctly. That's just not enough, though, is the issue. I think also this jump just sucks. Well, it's kind of neat if you... So with the new wall cling, you can just cling to stuff. It's like, I could just jump into, like, the gap there. Hang on. I think I can make this work. Okay, let's see where this guy goes. Don't need this. And these can go to hell. Okay, so this is where it ends, pretty reasonably. Let's see how close I can get to, like... I think about here. I think that's about the middle point. Okay. See, I can have the player jump into this hole instead of jumping into the platform. And I might just not bother with having the steam on this one, because I don't want to bother. Okay, so that doesn't work. I think it's that if you roll jump up this... Okay, hang on. I hate that. Because I designed it specifically with this in mind, but that isn't what I need. Because right now it's just terrible. This is a terrible system. Okay. Where should this be? I think if I just move this entire thing like to here, then the player can be like, oh, then we can jump right here. So then when the player resets from this checkpoint, it's actually good. Because I don't mind if the player has to, like... Because the player's probably going to rest a little bit at this safe spot anyway, once they get up here the first time. So I don't need it to be perfectly timed from that, you know, from the perspective of, like, if you're a real gamer in Chad, that instantly goes from one checkpoint to another. But okay. Now the player can, like, do that, but I don't know what value that brings to them. Because you can... do that. I think I need to make the ground velocity thing return. Hang on. What the hell is that anyway? So there's like some way of hitting this slope exactly right to just like fling you downward. Hmm. There is something interesting with that, but I think it's too hard. So I'll just make a little platform. It is sad that this new movement system kind of sucks. I guess I'll just have to put... Well, I guess I'll just have to put more work into it. Because that's the sort of inevitable thing about rewrites, is that you remember... You have to be... Yeah, or basically just have to be reminded of all the things that you fixed in the old version that are now problems once again. That's a funky little interaction. Oh, and the fact that I can't wall cling after that is cool. And I don't like this. Like the fact that I have to... Oh. A little, yeah, a little not quite correct. So I think what I need to do is, I somehow completely lost my train of thought as to what I was actually trying to fix. Oh well, let's plant a flag here. I'm just gonna see about... So if this thing were always blowing steam, how would I deal with that? Like, so let's just set this to be on at all times, and then we'll set it to be like 0.5. And then let's set this drill to always be on. I guess that is always on. That's gonna be like jank central. See, I'm thinking basically you can jump onto the side here, and then once you're on the side, I have no idea where you'd go from there. Okay, hang on. Why is the max stamina not the max stamina? Because I can pretty clearly see that the max stamina is not being set correctly. Let's go to the... Let's put a number to it. And you know what? This is also just a place where this is set up badly. Because if the player puts a checkpoint there, this thing should not be in the middle of this stuff. It should be... It should just be like here, maybe. I should just do that, I think. Let's maybe make it a little bit more interesting. Like, it sets into place, and then you get... Because now the player doesn't need... Because this is, again... Now these are all effectively separate phases. Yeah, I don't think my fantasy of a clockwork world is gonna be something that I want to bother doing. Screw it, I'm just gonna let the player, like... I'm just gonna have the player climb up here. I'm tired of complicated things. I want a simple level. The player gets a freebie, basically. Oh, the game died. I don't get a freebie. Because I am quite frankly sick of working on this level. So after this, I just need to bring this whole thing into Blender and make it look half decent. I have done the wrong thing. That's not the right thing either. See, I think I've made the wrong choice with how to organize this thing. So let's put these back to here. So maybe it should be like... Yeah, I did it exactly wrong. I was supposed to move this later and later, I think. Okay, so where... What if we move this all the way over here? So it's just exactly the opposite of what I had before. Because I want it to sync up so if the player knows what they're doing, they can just quickly go from place to place. Mostly for my sake, as testing. Okay, I've made this way too much now. Oh, I see. The rotation is completely off. And then you can flip a switch and the door opens and no. Oh, that's not what I needed. Let's see. See, I'll say maybe right after that. I think what I need to do is I'm going to consider this good enough to start modeling it, because even if I change the interior stuff, I don't really need to change any of this exterior. So yeah, let's save and quit. Let's export this thing to OBJ. So I need to go to... Where's my CSG? So I think this just goes through everything. Yeah, it does. Okay. So we're going to call this... What are we going to call this? Oh. Easy. There we go. Okay, so do we have OBJ files now? Junk Terrain City 1. Huh. So we generated the mesh. If are not equal to OK. Because, yeah, we don't have... Oh, wait, no. I should print file written. And then file? No. And then... Oh, yes. Okay. There we go. So now we can go to 097. Well... Maybe I need to refresh or something, but let's just show this in the file manager and see if it actually exists. Okay, it does. Do I have these in the git ignore? Yeah, let's do tool data. Okay, what have we done so far? More drill work. So much drill work. Okay. But now, a fun bit, sort of. Because I need to rectify all of the garbage that I've just spit into a 3D model. YouTube, I am still listening. Oh, wait, no. Import. There we go. Let's see how this loads. It didn't load. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay. Interesting interpretation of that blender. Well, I'll keep that as it is for now. What we need is the view. What are these little bits? Oh. These are from the other chunk. Interesting that I can't delete all of them at the same time. Okay. Yeah, here's what I mean about all of this being unusable garbage. Yeah, let's start with I guess the first question is, why are all of the face... Oh, wait. I think this is correct. Yeah, this looks correct. And let's also add a test. Let's change the material, maybe. I don't care that much. Oh. Well, actually... Let's add, like, a test material. So this will be, like... Test. Lovely color. So let's just get rid of all these exterior faces, because these are just going to make it harder for me to do anything. Is that? I think this is supposed to be faces. Wow, these are like bad. Oh. Wait, I can just delete all of this crap, because none of this is used anywhere. Like all this stuff? Hell no. And all these boxes here. Like they're only used... Oh wait, they're not even used for this one, because this one has this box on the interior. Yeah, some of these faces are just so messed up that you can't even select them properly. Oh wait, it's also... I just realized, it's because they're facing this way. Oh, and none of this is applicable either. Oh. Okay, let's call this adequate. So now we have this stuff all ready for me to actually start working on it. So let's say first off, these are probably fine. Oh wait, are these? Oh, they're not even, hang on. Well, that solved some things. Alright, so this is going to be, for now it's going to be, I guess, a chunk, terrain, cave, so... Eventually this will be a chunk, I think. But okay, now I can actually, like, make these. So we need new... Right now. Empty plane axes. Active entities. Collection. So this will be a reference collection. There we go. For the long, thin polygons to be a little bit better. Okay, let's say, for example, how would I make... I think I know. I can grab this circle. And then I can make a little, just make a little circle here. So this will be like a cave 1. And this is going to be like a rails. So yeah, for starters, let's just make it so that this is the same as it was. Within reason. Back to this? It'd be fine if this is here. Wait, I don't. So let's do... That's good enough. Oh wait, this needs to be... So all of these things need to have different materials. There we go. And this thing's also going to use material. Oh wait, and material needs to also have the back face color. Wrong button. So how are we going to cut a little, nice little hole here? Let's just do like a... one of these. And also, smooth, and then, dare I say, bevel. And we'll do a very slight, like, 0.2 or something. And what if I did something crazy? Like I had, like, a, I know. No, I don't know. What if this was like 1 meter of bevel? And then like, whenever we hide this, you know, it looks a lot more like respectable. Oh. But this will probably be short-lived. But okay. Does this... Oh, I see. Yeah. And I'll have to also keep in mind that because of the way the bevel modifier works, it uses like the minimum of all your current like beveled things, or like if something can't be beveled a full meter, nothing will be, basically. Yeah. Like there, it changed the entire, like, mesh globally. But what are you gonna do? Other than do something different than what I'm doing. To make it work better. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, I'll probably need to make it so that these are, like, cut less organic. Or, like, so that there's a mixture of organic and inorganic shapes. And also, we need this to be... Let's do, like, 60 degrees. Maybe, like, 75. Oh, golly. I hope that's the, Okay. Oh, wait, no. This isn't really, like, changing anything. Because it's not going to show us the actual, like, bevel. Is it? Maybe... I can't tell if the... Okay. Yeah, the bevel is visible. Okay, so it's just in a pretty... It's just limited right now, which is good, I think. Oh, God. Wrong thing. Yeah, okay. Let's do 1 meter. And I'll see if I can get that to work consistently. Let's see if I can do... I know what I can do. Look at that. It's so weird that you can't do certain things. Like, you can't, like, apply a material, or you can't delete a material in edit mode, and it's like, I don't understand why it would even care. Ah, well. Alright, maybe this should be... Well... Nah, that's probably fine. In fact, let's do the same thing with this one. Oh, I did something wrong. Why does it not? I hate that Blender also does not default to smooth blending when I have it like set. Or when the mesh is otherwise smooth, like shaded. Oh well. Enough complaining. I need to get this thing. So we need this part. Type this thing. How do I not? Okay, there. No. There we go, okay. Kind of. Okay, so I think what I need here is... There we go. And then we should probably have maybe this whole thing here. Well, no, I don't like that. And admittedly, this isn't a great solution either, but I'll do it. Okay. Now... Look at that. Do I need... I guess I need this kind of for this part of this. Let's move this back though. So that way this all feels a little bit more organic. Probably good enough. Okay. So I think once we get to here, I'll make this section a separate mesh. Because I don't think I gain much from making these like a bunch of tiny little meshes. See, that wasn't quite what I wanted. I wanted this here. There we go. Irreparable damage to the to our modern society. Oh. There we go. Beautiful. And then this should presumably be made at least convex. And also this probably as well. Or this should be made not touching the ground since it's not here. Though admittedly, a lot of this stuff, I don't really have any like relationship to, so to speak, or I don't really care like that this doesn't touch the ceiling and stuff like that. and it provides basically no value to me. But I'll still make a mess of the geometry anyway, just for the sake of it. Let's even make this just like this, maybe. Why would this big thing here, like, not just spit out into, like... Or why would this not be, like, the main entrance, is what I'm thinking. Like, why would this weird little mine thing... Because this thing is above ground. It's, like, the only entrance to this building. So why would it be so weird like this? Oh, well. I can figure that out if I come back to this level, because with a lot of the levels, I inevitably come back and do a complete overhaul of them anyway. But I guess I shouldn't, like, rely on doing a bunch of work again to correct mistakes. Oh well. I will. Let's make this so that... I think what I need to do is this will work on this cave here. Or this will be like where this merges with the other mesh. Well, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's not quite what I want. Is this stuff, like, supposed to be visible for human? I guess this is. This is just where the floor falls out from underneath this thing. Okay. Because for a lot of this other stuff, I'm going to need a bit more of a creative thing. Okay, let's start on the main chamber. At least let's do, origin to center. So this will be cave 2, or this will be like big chamber. And eventually I'll be curious to see what the geometry looks like, because this thing, I guess it's not as bad as it was before. It's 8,021 or 8,124 triangles. Wait, is that the whole project or just that? Okay, so that's the whole project. I'll have to figure out how to get to the actual, like, count of triangles on this thing, because this thing, you know, there's some room for improvement in various areas, I think. Especially as I've mentioned, Bullet's struggles with long, narrow polygons. But okay. So I think what I need for here... Let's go to Cave 2. So, So if I move these in like this, then the player can't just climb up this thing. I'll need to make it a bit more organic looking though. So eventually what I'll do is probably, I guess I could subdivide this thing just at my convenience. That'll be the basic plan. Flip this. Let's try. Well, let's keep this. That's good enough, I think, for that. Okay, we can just move these. Oh wait, I don't even need this right now. Well, except for... Hang on. I do need this part. And I don't need to keep this identical either. Let's just merge these, like, really generously. Good enough. So if I put a little edge right here... I guess that's okay. So what do I want to do with some of these? I guess I'll make them just a little bit, like, not quite perfectly symmetrical, because I don't really need any of this stuff. I think what I'll do, actually, for this is I'll add a little bit of a hill. Because eventually this is going to be where rails sit. So it'll all go just downhill from here. What do I want to do with this part? I guess what I could do is just not... Well, I could have all of this just be part of the cave and then have a separate object. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to make this stuff a little bit more organic looking. Because this is supposed to be like an actual, like, cave part of the thing. Or, like, you know, they've done some drilling here to, like, hollow out pieces and, like, expand on it, but it's actually, like, just part of the cave system. And then I guess it comes out into this big cavern. Which, speaking of, I'm gonna subdivide this part first. Wait, why is there, like, a weird little triangle here? I don't remember doing that. Okay. Subdivide this thing. And then we're gonna do... That's not what I intended. Let's not do that then. Alright, let's do a bevel. So this will be like... So let's do, I guess, just a few cuts here and there to make this actually like a less of an ordeal to make these smooth. This song's been going for a while. I guess it has like 30 seconds left. It's not bad, it's just very, it feels very standard. Good enough. It's retro. Put some down here, and then I'm gonna grab this whole thing, and maybe it's just gonna come in. I know. So now it's looking a little less like a barn, because that was sort of what it looked like at first, just like... Oh, I see. The triangles have contaminated my beautiful edge loops. And we also need, probably right in here, just to chop all of this into some dedicated triangles. Because otherwise we are getting some nasty, we're going to get some nasty looking auto triangulation otherwise. Speaking of nasty looking auto triangulation, why are these not quite... Oh, what did I do? Hang on. Something is like malformed. I think I can just do that. Good enough. And we'll have these come out a little bit. And I'll even make it so that it does something like this, which doesn't do much for us. But it does make this a little bit more like visually interesting. So now it's sort of a weird little peanut-shaped building. And that should make it also, hopefully, harder to just like leap across. Well, actually, I think this bit, I'll figure it out later. I'm just going to make all of the geometry here functional first, and then we can figure out how to make it good. So let's do a beautiful edge loop right in the middle of here. And look at that. Beautiful. Like a spring baby. And we'll have some sort of natural formation. So we have a door that is going to be... I'll just make the door like right here. Oop. So maybe actually even. We'll just have this come through here. So this is now going to be our door. Oop. Oh, there it is. So, door, collider. Origin, I don't know what to do. Let's make this have a bevel of like 0.2. Oh. I keep mixing those up. Okay. This will be copper. So it'll basically be the player can now see this little hallway thing. Oh, I'm doing Alt-A. I thought I was doing Alt-Z. Okay. So this is now the ground level here, and then there's probably going to be stairs that come down to here. So let's do like a... maybe like this. And then we'll do the same thing here, maybe. And this... Let's have these be sharp. And then we're gonna do auto smooth. There we go. Clear, sharp. You know, I have a good idea. What if I just made the door a separate mesh from the hallway, so then I can make it look good? And then I can do this. And I could even do that later instead of now. So this is going to be doorway collider. In fact, well, it doesn't really save that much time to go through this door into here. But okay, that's fine. Let's see, what else do we need here? Okay, so our platform is a little bit not at the same height. And that's okay. Because we're going to do a... why is this... I hate how Blender decides the, whatever this is. Okay, let's make this look like nice. Platform. Right. So what do I want with this? I think I want sort of like spherical supports or cylindrical supports here. So let's add a cylinder. We'll do, I guess we'll do, in fact, let's do 48. Because I'm going to chop off most of this. Because what I'm going to do... I guess that could be neat. Let's do 12 of these. And then, you see my master plan here? Admittedly, this one kind of just instantly gets eaten. So let's chop all of these here. Oh wait, actually, for now, let's do it right there for all of these. Well, actually, Alright, so now we can do what I've been destined to do, which is to make a cool looking thing. Ta-da! There's our cool looking little platform. And, best of all, let's merge this one. Actually, let's do auto smooth, like that much. And then add modifier bevel. And then we can have some beautiful stairs. Let's have this come out like this much. And also these, I think. Yeah, that looks better. Because then it seems like it's like deliberately doing this. And I can put a little bug down in there. Look at that. Okay. Alright, let's center this here. There we go. I guess it's going to be obvious that this is going to continue on tomorrow as well. But what should I do now? I guess the question will be, how does the rail smoothly go into this? I think it'll just be a bit of dirt or something. Like I'll have to have a... Let's do like a dirt thing here. So basically it'll just be a little pile of dirt. Well, I guess... I know. There we go. The same treatment here. So then I can just grab these. Look at that. Now, the rails will have the opportunity to smoothly and beautifully and effortlessly go this way. All right, so let's show this so that way I can like make this. Oh, it's like perfectly aligned with the one of these axes, almost. Maybe I'm not gonna add, yeah, I'm not gonna add a curve now that I think about it. But let's add like some random loops here. And then I'll need to, oh, I need to figure out what the last thing is gonna be. It's probably just gonna be like a little like accelerator thing. And then maybe some like cool vista of like stuff off in the distance, machinery and stuff. Yeah, let's put that as like the end is just gonna be a cool thing that then launches the cool room with some stuff and a launcher. Oh, yeah, and also the cart should just slam into the doors. It should be clear the cart is operating on its own power or just gravity, rather than operating on like some sort of physical process. And also the music is over, which is my cue to get out of here. But this is looking better. This is starting to take shape as a neat little thing. Because look at our beautiful thing. Let's see, do we need... I guess this thing can just... I guess Cave 2 can also contain this. Okay, maybe... It's a nice little start on it. I'll leave that as it is for now. Because I should get out of here and go to sleep and stuff like that. Yeah, kind of an uneventful stream today. But I guess that's okay. It's a slow start. It's easing me back into game development after spending so much time in the video editing mines. But alright, I'll be back tomorrow with more of this. And then hopefully, this level will be done soon. See you then.